So today what we're going to do is a comparison of the new tent versus the old tent. So I recently decided to go ahead and make some upgrades and some gear. Just last minute changes. Gear I had worked fine. It would have been just fine. This is just me being nitpicky. So what we're going to kind of look at here is this here is the one Tigris 2.0, just a better version of the bushcraft shelter, the bungalow that I had before. So what makes this any better? Well, for starters, as you can see back here with that gap, that's going to allow for more air to come through at night and help the condensation. The other one, which I'll show you here, had no back opening for condensation. That made it a kind of a problem. So you can see here, there's nothing back there. These two, you got a panel on each side of these open up, but they open up right there on your ear and your head. It made it pretty chilly. So I just opened up the top here to combat it. Whereas here, these stake out and give you that air loop. And that should be a pretty good deal. The fabric here is 68 nylon Teflon type material. Where we come back over here, we're looking at 75D nylon. Weighs both of them weigh about 3.1 pounds, roughly about 2.8 when you get rid of stuff sacks and these cordages. Now that's one thing I will say, I definitely think that these were upgraded as well. The guidelines are not bad at all. They'd just be kind of hard to see out there. So we'll see if we can't get some reflective or go into dark paracord to replace that. But they do work, they work fine. So the next upgrade we're going to look at is how this comes up. So they use some toggles here, as you can see, to where you could roll this up. But that is a really tight squeeze to get that in there. Whereas here, they gave you more than plenty to do that. And you actually can do both sets. So you can do your outer layer and your bug net as well. Nice improvement. Then we got a much bigger loop here. Hang your light. You can see you can pull down quite a bit on this. It's not a big deal. Where on the other one here, it's not as good. And it's okay, but you gotta have a pretty light. It's more like a headlamp. When you use this one, it's more for a headlamp type deal. I wasn't real enthused about that. As far as space wise, you can pull the back out here and get you a little bit more back space, but even then it really wasn't that great going in here. You just had the one tie out, which more, in my opinion, was to allow the rain to come off, which it does its job. It does pretty good there. Now this isn't a 100% taut tent by any means, neither is the other one. So it's more, in my opinion, realistically, of how something would be set up. The nice wings here are good. When I say wings, I mean by these right here. Both of them block out the wind pretty good. And then instead of using just a little small loops, they actually put trekking pole pieces here, so your little grommets will sit right in there with trekking poles, so you can hold this up, make a porch. Great improvement on that. These zippers were an improvement as well. These really don't snag like the other ones did. It's a YKK zipper. Smaller one, it's not the big giant military ones, but they work tremendously well. That's pretty much the basic upgrades of this. It's a 7.5 feet long and about 3.5 to 4 feet wide. So it's a little bit bigger than the other one, but it definitely was a nice improvement overall. So we'll give you guys once around of either one. This one right here will run you about 100 to 110 on Amazon, and I think it's worth the money. This one here will run you about 70, 75, 80 bucks, and it's worth the money as well. So you guys can kind of pick and choose here on what you guys like, what you don't like. Like I said, this one here is just not set up tall, but it's a great tent. I would definitely going to hang on to that. That's not going to be given away or sold anytime soon. It's a great tent. That one is rated for a 3 season. This one's rated for 3 to 4 seasons. So I hope you guys like the comparisons, and like, share, and subscribe as always. And I have 6 days, guys. 6 days. And I hit the AT. Enjoy.